The views and opinions expressed on any program are those of the persons appearing on the program and do not necessarily reflect the views and opinions of the New Media Factory. Some programs on this network might include strong images and language and may not be suitable for all audiences. Viewer discretion is advised.
Everybody get up.
Hey guys, and welcome to the Girls of 28A. I am Trisha Centenera, and this is the lovely Julia Snigowski. Today we have got a gorgeous model here in Manila on. Her name is Mari Jasmine. But before we go into what we're talking about this week, how to win back an ex. So we'll be talking to her about that. She'll be giving us some advice. We'll be giving you some advice. We're not experts, just putting it out there.
But I think this is pretty awesome. When you get dumped and you want to get back with your ex, right? Every dumped person wants to win him back.
Not
now
everyone.
We're giving you the steps on how to do it. Is it ethically right? Is it morally correct?
I feel like we should
Probably
say
not.
this is the Julia step-by-step guide on how to win back an ex. I'm completely against it, people.
I am too.
Look, we've all tried to win back an ex. I know I have, and it was just bad. But before we do that, we have got one host pick this week, which is Julia's. So let's see what she's got for us.
Hi there.
Look at you.
Hello,
What's your name?
my name is Kenichi Ebina.
What is your act?
My act is dance-ish performance.
Dance-ish.
Ish, yes.
Okay. How did you get into dance-ish kind of performing?
I knew only the one step called the Running Man. Like. And when I did it, people got loud. And I was like, yeah. And so I was like, oh, I feel good.
All right. Good luck. Have fun.
Thank you. Thank you.
Oh my God!
Japanese. Yeah. We can all do that.
I can't do that. That's like Matrix in
You're
real
not
life.
Japanese. Anyway, we have the lovely Mari Jasmine with us today, and she is actually Trisha and I combined because she's half Japanese, half Aussie. So that's why we love her so much. So welcome to the show.
Thanks for having me.
You might have seen Mari on your Dove shampoo bottles because she is the face of Dove, as well as other things. So she's in Manila modeling at the moment, and
But I can do that dance too, by the way.
Because you're half Japanese.
Yeah. Exactly.
So can both of you get up and just do it for me, please? Prove me wrong.
Maybe later.
After a glass of wine.
Oh, the Japanese girls are ganging up on me tonight.
But we're talking about how to win back an ex, because every girl, after you're dumped, you're not gonna go down without a fight. So Mari, have you ever been dumped before?
Look, I'm not really into winning back exes. I think most of the time, if you have an ex, it's for a reason.
Even if you felt it was completely out of the blue? Or?
I think most people, I don't know, once you go through a breakup, you go through a phase where you think, oh my gosh, I need to get this person back, or I need to be back with this person. But actually that tend to fade after a week or 2 weeks, I don't know. I think you should just focus on yourself rather than, focus on getting this person back. Or...
Definitely. I think what we're about to do is teach you how to manipulate people through a bit of, social psychology. But I think a lot of people would be interested, right? If there's steps, if there's guidelines on how to win back an ex, then why,
Well, the
try it
steps
out.
are good because you know why? We all hit that craziness. All girls have that crazy button. And all girls, if they either do it or they don't, we all go through the steps in our head and think to do it.
And a lot of people and a lot of girls will try to win back an ex anyway, but they just do it incorrectly and all wrong, and then they embarrass themselves. So we're saving girls from embarrassment.
How's incorrectly? What do you mean?
But I'm psycho. I calling them all the time.
Hey, what are you doing?
Yeah.
Where are you?
Or when you're drunk, right? I miss you, baby. We belong together. I know we've all done it. Don't lie. We've
Done it.
So what's the first step?
Trying to get attention in a really bad way.
Yeah.
The first step is no contact for 1 month. In that time, change your appearance. Be a better version of yourself. Don't do anything overly drastic like shape your head or just subtle improvements.
Because you know how most women, right? You break up and then, you cut off all your hair because it's a new identity, you're starting new. But
Okay, wait, sorry. This is for girls who get dumped.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just to clear that up. So if you do get dumped, you're kind of in a kind of a weird
crazy.
spot, we've all been dumped before, and it's the only thing that you can see. I've got to get him back. I've got to win him back. So no contact for 1 month. That's the first
That's
step.
the most important one. You cannot, no matter how many glasses of wine you drink, you cannot pick up that phone. You cannot, and if you see him out at a party, be pleasant, say hello, walk away. Do not talk. No matter, where he is in the room at all times. You can see him, but do not talk. Very important.
Step 2.
Step 2. And then so after you don't change your appearance. Okay, so step 2 is actually, so after the month is up and you, this is a month actually that you really have to start taking care of yourself. So, right, splurge on that expensive hair color job, maybe work on your tan, look good, pick up some hobbies, right? Things that maybe you had always talked about doing while you two were together, but you never did. You were lazy. You always wanted to climb Mount Kilimanjaro, or you wanted to take up Pilates or whatever. But now you do it. You focus on yourself and improving. And
Be a better version of yourself.
exactly.
But I think most people want to do this all the time, but using that negative energy to spend the time on yourself and focus is a good idea. I mean, I'm all for self-improvement at any time in your life, but I suppose that's a really good time to be like, it's all about me.
A lot of times people start working on themselves, right? Going to yoga all the time, being healthy, taking up scuba diving, a hobby, and they feel so great about working on themselves. Sometimes you naturally just get over the other person because, you realize you don't
You
need them.
outgrow them.
Yeah, exactly. But however, if you don't, if you are still stuck on this person and you're looking good, you're feeling fabulous, you got some new teeth, whatever, now, and then also your Facebook. Okay, no, you cannot.
I hate Facebook for this reason.
Same.
Right, exactly. But don't post up photos of yourself with all these hot boys. Look at me, I'm so wanted.
There's a certain part there where it's a bit of an overkill. Where all of a sudden you weren't very active when you were going through your breakup on Facebook because you didn't want anyone to see how, miserable and sad you were. And then all of a sudden it's like, boom, I'm amazing, look at me.
Yeah.
And then a lot of the times it can actually work against you.
Exactly.
Because my ex has done it before and you're just like, can he fucking stop? What a loser. Stop
looking so
putting
cool.
selfies up and stop. So that one can backfire along with this whole list. But
no, definitely. This can all, backfire.
With a pinch of salt, everything we say.
But, okay, but then what you do is write a letter.
Oh,
right
gosh.
ahead. Yeah.
This didn't come from me, okay?
Right? That's
This is
it. I'm
Julia.
walking out of this episode. I can't do it anymore. Okay.
No, this isn't mine. This is from research. This is from the experts. Apparently, I'm
The experts on the internet.
exactly.
Who are all trying to win back their boyfriends. Probably.
Who have successfully won back their boyfriends, ex-boyfriends. But anyway, they say what you need to do after a month of no contact and self-improvement and, you know, putting some tasteful, cute pictures up on Facebook that show that you're happy, but, you know, not in an overdone way.
Yes.
You write a handwritten letter, and it needs to be handwritten, no texting, no email. And it needs to just be very short, a paragraph. And in this paragraph, you pretty much write, apparently, like, I'm doing great. I'm you know, I took up scuba diving. We always talked about doing scuba diving, and I finally did it. So I just, you know, wanted to let you know, thank you. Thank you. I'm okay with the breakup now, and I just want to thank you for everything we had, and I'm really happy. I'm really happy. And then at the very end, you go, you know, if you want to catch up for coffee, call me. And leave it like that.
So basically, he got a letter that he didn't even fucking ask for.
Yeah, yeah. But
I mean, it sounds humble, but really, it's really conniving, isn't it?
it's super conniving.
And it is psycho warning bells are up, and he is
No,
running for the mountains.
No, come on, that's not psycho. Psycho is
How is that not
calling-
psycho?
Because you're just writing a little tiny note, a letter.
A handwritten note.
Yeah, it's not weird, Trisha. It's not weird.
I
Weird.
feel like you're living in the Notebook.
Unless he finds it under his pillow when he's sleeping.
Well, yeah.
Puts his hand with a lock of hair.
Oh.
Don't you think it would be sweet if in a month you don't hear any? You were together for what? A year, 2 years, 3 years, and then you break up with this chick, and
But
you
he
don't hear
dumped
from her.
you.
Yeah.
Okay.
For a reason, obviously, but even after you dump someone, it's not like obviously you don't think about them or you don't care. You know, it's still, especially if you spent all these years together. Yeah, you broke up for a reason, but he doesn't still not care. The feelings are still there. So for a month, he's like, oh fuck, she's, you know, she really is taking this well. I don't hear from her, and then all of a sudden you get a nice, from an ex, just a nice note saying how are you. It's not psycho, you guys.
Just conniving.
What? It's conniving. Exactly. It's conniving as shit. But anyway, so that's what happens. You leave this note and you wait for the call.
To tell him how amazing you are now.
Yeah,
I'm
exactly.
so much more amazing without you.
Isn't that what Facebook's for anyway?
Yeah, pretty much.
I'm in this country, I'm on a plane.
Yeah, don't
Don't I look beautiful in this dress
just
today?
took a big shit. Look at how beautiful I look. But yeah, so anyway, he's supposed to call. Supposedly it's a guarantee.
Okay.
And if he doesn't ask you for that coffee, then you go back to no contact.
Okay.
Then you're just, you know, keep mum.
What, forever? Or
No.
you give up all hope?
Yeah, walk away.
No. Then you wait 2 weeks. 2 weeks, and then you can text.
At this stage, the poor girl's gonna be like slitting her wrist.
I know. But
That's hard.
It's a long waiting game.
Yeah.
Because when you're heartbroken, right, every day is
Yeah.
kind of, you know.
But I think if you haven't heard a response, you've written a letter, and that's really personal, you know? It's not just like an email or a text or something. If you haven't heard back,
It's a good indication that they don't want to see you.
yeah. I don't think I'd have the courage to
What a-
start texting again.
In 2 weeks, like,
Hey, it's me, did you get that?
I agree. No, but that's the thing. Apparently, when you do finally text, you don't mention the letter. It's like, hey, I just drove by that crazy old woman we always used to make fun of. Just made me think of you. Hope you're well. Something like that. You know.
Sweet as pie.
Yeah, nothing like, oh baby, I miss you. Did you get my letter? No, it's like I
think about you at night.
No, it's like something funny that you used, a memory that you both share, right? Like, oh, I just ran into Mrs. Smith. You know, she asked me about you. How are you? Something like that. But seriously, if you don't get a call after you give them a handwritten letter, then yeah, you really need to reassess.
Yeah, I think so.
But anyway, so say
If you do get the phone call
Yeah.
back, at that coffee, don't talk about the breakup. Don't talk about all the shoulda, coulda, wouldas. Don't be the pathetic self that you were, that made him dump you in the first place. But also as well, don't be like, oh my God, I'm so amazing now. Did you see my new rack? See my new teeth?
I got some new bibbies.
Don't do it.
Keep it very casual,
Yeah.
right? And
Casual,
upbeat.
humble. Yeah, definitely.
And then
It's just getting to that coffee, which is
Yeah.
a bit of a bitch.
well, then they were, and then also when you are at coffee, you know, keep it very light, right? Exactly. But also there are some tricks, ladies, that you can do to stir
Manipulate
up,
him a little bit more to get him.
to stir up the old feelings, like, oh, you know, brush off that lint, or if you know there's hair, like, you know,
dandruff.
yeah, exactly. Because you used to, right? When you were a couple, you used to do things like that all the time. So it's very personal. Or stand very, you know, when you're
Stand
standing in
close.
line for that coffee.
Gaze
stand-
into his eyes.
Just, but you know, keep it casual. But
Touch the knee.
but
Your
not in a
hand gets lost
creepy-
under the table.
No, you won't get your boyfriend back.
Okay, we're getting on topic here. Don't go under the table and give him a head job. Whatever you do, that's too far. Don't do it.
You will get him for the night. You will, but as a boyfriend,
Then you're gonna be a
again-
skank.
Yeah.
Words of wisdom from Trisha.
And then hopefully he was so wowed by your new hot bod and your witty conversation and the way you brushed
I
that
can't
lid
take
off
it anymore. I can't make it stop, Julia.
Then he should ask you for a next time to hang out, right?
And he should ask,
And
right?
he, of
Not
course,
you.
yeah, exactly. And this one, the second date, apparently, you also want to keep it quite casual, like a daytime activity. You know, go karting.
Don't be like, yeah, well, you know, want to come have lunch with my mom. I'm totally against this whole list, but which is why I'm mocking it completely. But it could work.
You're mocking it, but wait till you get dumped. Just wait. You will be like,
I'm going to be waiting a month, and I'm going to be riding my hand with my tears splashed all over it with some spray of my perfume.
oh God.
Don't worry.
You've done it before. Anyway, we are gonna go on a quick commercial break because now that you are going on a date with your ex-boyfriend, I'm sure you want to know what to do next. So stay tuned, come back, and we'll tell you what to do next.
Then the maid got jaundice. Jaundice is different from jaundice. Jaundice is buntis, like that. But she does not. Tears up. Tears up. Anyway, jaundice does not know. This is professional show. I will put the merienda here. So jaundice, and I'm now happy to present to you Carl Lutario. Halika dito, te. Tabi tayo. Gusto mo ng snacks? Ano ba to? Ganyan ba yan? Tapos?
Ang puti, mama.
Ay, tapos. Dito ba? Pwede ba dyan?
Pwede. Concealer. Yan, para sa show mo, ha? Oh.
Aray ko, amayaya ba? Pwede ba itong ano? Zora, pang ano ba to? Oil absorbing? Pwede ba itong pang nose line?
Tita Kay, may caution.
Caution! Caution! Basta nag-glamour, te!
When used for the first 2 weeks, more pimples will appear. Burahin na sila. Sorry, ma'am. Ito talaga.
Hindi, bago yan. Don't worry.
Buti ako sa mata lang. Hindi naman nagkakapin. Dapat pala caution mo na yung pinasa natin.
Join your host Carrots Nazareno on Live Love Lols every Thursday, 7:30 to 8:30, only here on The Factory.
Hey guys, welcome back to the Girls of 28A. We're here with Mari Jasmine, a gorgeous model from Manila, and we're talking about how to win back your ex.
Dun, dun, dun.
We don't all agree on this topic, by the way.
No.
Julia here.
Well, I'm just trying to give the sorry,
No,
heartbroken
that's, you know, I'm
girls out
sitting on
there
the
a
fence with
tool.
it. Some of them are good and some of them are not good. I think there are different ways that you can get to whatever. But if you're a dumped, well, Jesus, really?
I think it's a bit calculated.
It's super. It's completely calculated, but I mean that's life, isn't it? I mean you're always trying to. I mean subconsciously you're always trying to manipulate other people to get what you want.
Yeah, maybe, but also every relationship doesn't fit in the specific box. You know, everyone's different. So I mean, maybe a letter will work for some people, but for other people, writing this handwritten paragraph of poetry might not do the
It's not
trick.
poetry. It needs to be short, sweet, and how happy. It is. It's completely. But you know, I'm really curious, ladies out there,
I was just gonna say.
or men out there, give it a try after you found out the complete steps, and do let us know.
Let us know.
if it works, right? Don't we
At the
wanna-
girls of 28A, gmail.com. Oh no, that's, you get the point. But you get the point. I want to know. I've got one girlfriend actually who did write a letter. The letter was a little bit too long. I think she wrote like a page.
You see, that's crazy.
I wanted
You
to
can't do
shoot
that.
myself. Oh my gosh, I wanted to stab myself in the eye with her pen. Just go, stop, don't do it.
No, that's
Don't do
crazy
it anymore.
town. That's crazy town.
So all I did was kind of draw it out for a little bit longer. So, but if the steps do work and now you are dating, what do we do next? Expert Julia. The girl with the list.
That makes it sound like I've used this before. I don't know. But anyway, so, you know, now that you've gone on your little go-kart daytime date, you're really trying to keep it casual, right? First you have coffee, and then your next thing you want to keep it daytime, right? And again, casual, upbeat, light. You don't ever talk about the breakup. Don't talk about it, because that's just going to bring up a whole bunch of bad memories, right? So you don't do it. But then now that you are dating, maybe it's time to think, do you really want to get back together with this ex? Obviously, he dumped you or you guys broke up for a reason, right? So it's really time to assess what went wrong. And if you can pinpoint what went wrong, then you got to think, can you change it? Right?
There's just so much needing to, it's like climbing the mountain all the time. Relationships should be, you know, fun.
Surely it's a two-way street though. If you don't bring up the breakup, maybe on the first couple of dates you want to keep it light and happy and don't want to talk about all that stuff, but at some point you're going to have to bring it up.
Exactly, but that's further down the line,
Okay, so we'll get there.
before he proposes to be your boyfriend again.
Oh, I see.
Yeah,
Oh, there are steps. Sorry, I
that's-
forgot about that.
But no, like, exactly, you got to think why you broke up, and is it, I think what you really need to ask yourself is, are you trying to win him back because your ego is crushed? Getting dumped,
It's like, you know
mostly
what-
is hurt, yeah,
Good
came from the
point.
ego.
Careful what you wish for, because sometimes if you do these steps or you do other steps to win them back, what's there to say you're going to end up with the same problems all over again? Because then, you know, if you're going to get back into an old relationship, someone's going to change.
Exactly.
It's probably not going to be him. It's probably going to have to be you, because he probably doesn't think he did anything wrong in the first place.
And that's why he dumped you.
Which is why he dumped you. And then now you've made all these miraculous changes, which you need to now stick to and pretend that you're this person.
No, but
just a
it's
little
not
bit-
pretending, you guys. That's the point. When you do the month of self-improvement, you're really
see,
self-improving.
that's what we didn't stress on. It's the month of self-improvement that you...
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. No, this month it really is a time for you to focus on yourself, because you know, you got to distract yourself from picking up that phone and calling him. You can't do that. So this is a time when you really think what went wrong in the relationship, what makes you happy, right? That's why you pick up a hobby. You know, passions that you kind of let go when you were in this relationship. You know, you go back to those. You rekindle your old interests. You find a new interest, pick up salsa dancing. This is really all about
Pick
making
up
you,
salsa dancing.
And that's why we said maybe during this month you get over him. because
I'm
you
hoping that in that
realize
salsa dancing class you meet someone who really loves you.
Exactly. A hot
Loves you
Latin
for your sexy hips.
But also a happy you is always going to be a more attractive you, right?
Exactly.
course.
So that's the thing. This isn't about being fake. This is about really focusing on you, and then yes, manipulating him a little bit to get what you want. But yeah, but it really is. You know, it is self-improvement, and it is making yourself a better you, so that your ex can see again what he found initially attractive about you in the first place. So So then think, right? So I'm gonna. This is why the relationship didn't work. We're going go-karting and we're keeping things light and fun. But either yes, it's ego-driven, and I'm. You got to think is you really want to be happy. Him to be happy. You want him to be happy, and you think that with you, he is the happiest. So then you can carry things on.
So do you slowly show him all the things that oh, I've improved on this, I've got new friends now, I'm happier, can you see, and prettier.
Yeah. Well, yeah, but not like that.
Drop it in.
Well, I think he'll be able to pick up on it, right? If you're happier and he sees on your Facebook that you're hanging out with all these cool new people.
I can't believe we're saying this. Oh my gosh.
It is not that bad. Stop.
So what happens from here?
Okay.
This is like a movie, it's like a storytelling time. And then next in chapter 1.
The experts say.
Yeah.
I know, right? This is all internet based, so grain of salt, like you said.
Just
earlier.
trying to spread some knowledge.
Okay, but okay, so you're dating, and maybe after your go-karting, maybe it's time for that dinner date. Okay, so now you're gonna go on a dinner date.
More serious.
Yeah. You know what? Do not sleep with him. Because then he wins.
Ex-boyfriend sex, as amazing as it can be.
No.
Oh gosh, it's a morning of regret.
Obviously, you've done this before.
Done it, been there. Been there, done it, not fun.
Why?
Because just amazing sex, but just
You wake up such a whore.
you wake up going, oh my gosh, that fucker dumped me, and then I just service him, and now he's not even taking me out for dinner. What?
No, exactly, right? Because if you sleep with him, then fuck, he doesn't have to deal with the emotional bullshit. He gets to get off, and he doesn't owe you anything.
True.
You let him win. That's every guy's dream scenario. Sex.
Fucking your ex.
Yeah.
I think you have to
And not
clear
getting
everything
together.
up first before you even consider
You
that
can't
kind of thing.
sleep with him until he says he wants to be with you again.
You can't sleep with him until you have got him by the balls, basically.
Yeah, exactly.
My way or the highway, buddy.
And I think obviously that's when, after a series of more serious, maybe some kissing, whatever kissing's okay, I would say. Kissing's okay. But no sex. And no fooling.
Just make sure you want to be with each other first.
Right.
Yeah. Don't even
Yeah.
go there.
No, of course. And then you have to bring it up, right? Then you have to talk about the serious, why you guys broke up. And hopefully by then he'll be like, wow, I'm so impressed by how much you've changed and and
Whatever you do, don't sleep with him, and while you're on top of him, go, so, now that we're
sleeping together.
back together again, what happened?
No, you definitely have to talk about what went wrong before you get back together. And then hopefully once you talk about it, that's already, he's interested already.
But are you waiting for him to bring up, hopefully, if he really is into you and he really does want to get back together with you, he'll be the one who says, so babe, sorry for dumping you.
I think
Sorry for dumping you.
Yeah,
You're so much fun when you're like this, and this is how you were. This is how you were when we first started dating with each other. What changed when we broke up? Well, you fucking dumped me. Having a conversation with myself. But you're really great like this. Yeah, after how many hours of therapy?
Laugh at your own jokes.
I am laughing at my own jokes. But yeah, so hopefully if you guys do get to this point, he is the one who brings it up with you, because that would be quite nice. That would be the happy ever after to winning back an ex, right?
Exactly. Which I think if you follow these steps correctly is what's supposed to happen. He is supposed to go, okay,
That's if you were able to follow the steps without me interrupting every 2 seconds, putting them down.
They work, folks, they work.
Why do you think Julie's in a successful relationship at the moment?
That makes no sense.
He
didn't. We never broke up, and then I won him back.
But did they? How does everyone know? Really?
Well, when he does dump me, and when I do win him back with these steps, who's gonna be laughing? Okay, Okay, but say let's rewind now before he finally goes. Okay, we fixed we talked about our problems. You're a different person. We know where we went wrong. We're gonna change this. Let's give it another go because obviously you're a wonderful person. Before all this, say he's found another chick. Okay, like in that 1 month interim.
Really?
What if you found another
Do you
chick?
really want to get back with someone who's
Right.
found a girl within a month of dumping you?
I agree. I no, actually.
But statistics say,
Because sometimes,
If you listen to the expert,
no, because sometimes you're so in love with this person. It's a dude. Guys need sex, right? So maybe.
which is why he's being nice to you so that he can fuck his ex, because he's in a drought, maybe.
Yeah. See, that's why you don't sleep with him until he says he wants to be your boyfriend again. Listen to the steps.
I'm listening. Sorry, it's hurting my ears though. I think I need a tissue. My ears are bleeding.
I'm getting angry with how angry you find this.
With my black heart.
What? Help the poor girls out there. No, okay.
If there's a girl.
But if there's thank you, Mari. If there's a girl that in that 1 month interim or whatever, what the experts say is that most likely
Blame the experts.
most likely it's a rebound. So you wait it out.
I don't know if I agree with this.
Or you know what you
Really?
can really do if you really want to manipulate him, you should get a really terrible girl and tell her to go be the rebound. Be the most horrible girl she
Too
can
much.
possibly be. And then be like, come back to me, baby. Come back to mama.
But my
Think you had it good when you were
titties.
with me. Kidding, don't do that, that's terrible.
No, but apparently they
Bad.
say wait it out.
How did I just say that?
Wait it out and still continue on. So
Yeah.
in the 1 month he's with this rebound, wait it out. It's okay. Maybe it'll go past a month. So maybe it's like 2 months, but just wait it out because it eventually will. It's a rebound. And then write your letter. And jump in.
Well, hopefully you're over him by then.
Yeah, hopefully, yeah. But if not, go with the letter.
So, Mari, your thoughts?
My advice?
Yeah, go, give it to
Oh,
us.
gee, I don't know. I don't know if I agree with the whole calculating, like manipulative thing. It's not my cup of tea. I think I do agree with self-improvement at any time in your life.
Definitely.
And
the
like I
first step's
said,
great.
if you can use that, negative energy and this horrible ex to make yourself better,
Yeah.
go for it.
Yeah.
And I mean, hopefully by the end, you're happier. Focus on making yourself better physically, but also maybe, learn something like you said. Subscribe to a language class. I don't know.
Yeah.
All the things that you wanted to do but didn't have time for, maybe do that. And then when you're happy and more beautiful and more amazing, someone else is going to come along and you don't have to plan it.
I agree. Do you know what my opinion on this, before I wrap it up, is if you go, everybody gets dumped, right? Everyone will be dumped. And hopefully you should be dumped because it's such a learning experience. You really get to know yourself. And if you are one of those girls who are like, oh my God, I just want to win my ex back, you go into that first step. Okay, this is what happened to me. I went into that first step going, I want to win him back, and etc. And then you're improving yourself and you're loving yourself and you're becoming a better version of you. You hit that Y junction of, okay, I've improved so much. And then, okay, I've improved so much, which originally was to win him back because you wanted to get his attention. But hopefully, girls, before all of that Facebook throwing yourself in his face starts, why don't you kind of look at yourself at that Y junction and go, you know what? I've come this far without him and I'm so much better without him. Keep going in that direction, which is away from him, which is just a better version of you. Instead of then going, oh, I'm going to go back and be this person and trying to weasel my way back to him. That's what happened to me. I was on such a better path that it was like, oh, I did want you back. I'm so much more amazing without you.
Well, yeah, that's
See you later, alligator. See you
ideal
later,
situation.
alligator.
I agree.
Once
but
again,
I'm gonna punch you, I swear to God.
just letting everybody know, this is Julia's last episode in the studio for a couple of months. She is going to be going to LA, but she will be on Skype. So Julia, what are your views and opinions on this topic?
Well,
So the reason why I'm drilling her, that last episode before she goes.
see you later, alligator.
Right?
See you later, alligator. Oh my God.
Anyway, go, yeah.
No, it's love. All love here. Anyway, yeah, obviously, ideally in a perfect world, yes, you self-improve and you get better. But I know I've been dumped and I hit crazy town. It's embarrassing. I went crazy and I didn't follow these steps. I wish I did. No, actually, no, of course
Really?
not. Of course not, because what a loser. I'm so much happier now. But anyway, I'm just more curious to know that if you self-assess yourself and you really think that it's for your and his better good, follow the steps and let us know if it works. So we want to hear your thoughts on this episode. Tweet us at thegirls of28A, email us at thegirls of28A@gmail.com, and like us on Facebook. And from now on, you will be seeing my face on a little Skype box in the back. So,
So all those guys at in Long Beach, California, at the university there, Julie Snigowski will be at the school there. So if you see her, stalk her.
and I apologize for future episodes because it's going to be 5 a.m. and I'm going to be in my little university sweatshirt and bags and not looking very pretty, but I'll ganbarimasu. Anyway.
Thank you, Mari.
Yes,
Thanks for having me.
Oh, we had so much fun. And you maybe if Mari wants to come again on the show. I
Yeah, I'd love to.
know, maybe. But anyway, good night.
Bye-bye. Bye.
See you next week.